This is the new FH-7240 tripod from Really Right Stuff.
Cinema 5D at Cine Gear 2018 is brought to you by B&H, the professional source for all your video needs. CVP, your one-stop shop for cine, video, photo, and more. Panasonic, cinematic moments for your production. And Cartoni, supports your vision.
Hey guys, Grant Mailer-Sheldon here at Cine Gear in Los Angeles, California, bringing you all Cine Gear news all week. And right next to me is Ricky from Really Right Stuff, and we're going to talk about this tripod. This is the FH-7240. You guys started off with tripods aimed at more of the stills folks, and clearly now you're moving into cinema. Tell me a little bit about that transition.
We've been known to have really solid tripods for the photo world, and we've always wanted to branch out and offer amazing support for the cinema industry as well. As you guys know, we've introduced our FH-350 a couple of years back, and now...
And if I remember, that's more aimed at like DSLR shooters, right?
Correct. So that's a little bit lower load capacity at around 10 pounds. But we've introduced the 7240, which supports and is optimized for 35 pounds at 6 inches of payload. And we've wanted to introduce the sticks to go with it as well.
And what were some of the things you were trying to do with the 7240 and on the design side?
Right, we definitely wanted something that was compact and lightweight, but also something that is very solid. So all of our parts are made in the USA, and we do all of our manufacturing in San Luis Obispo, California. And everything on here is either carbon fiber or CNC machined aluminum. Right. And
then, so carbon fiber, aluminum. Can you walk me through? It seems like different torque settings. What are some of the features of this tripod?
Right. So here at the bottom of this head, of course, you'll see a 100mm bowl. We'll also have other options as well. You can have a Really Right Stuff 1.5-inch dovetail base, so you can attach it to any of our clamps, as well as a Mitchell base option. So if you had a larger tripod, you can attach it to the Mitchell base. You'll see the damping settings for the pan. It's a 7240, so the 7 stands for 7 damping settings for the pan as well as the tilts. On here you have a crank mechanism for the counterbalance, as well as your locks for the pan and tilt. And something that's unique to ours is up top we have, of course, our dovetail clamp, but we have these mounting screws up here, 3/8 screws as well as 1/4-20, so that you can attach your base plate to your camera. If you're missing some screws, you just grab them from up here. And of course, up here we have the lever, which has a safety latch as well, so you don't accidentally drop your camera.
So with a payload capacity of over 30 pounds, you said you're looking at cameras like the Alexa, depending on your build, C700s. Most of the RED cameras will fit on here. Were those the types of bodies that you were looking at accommodating when you designed this?
Yes. Yeah, so that 35 pounds at 6 inches is what it's optimized at. But as you can tell with some of these really large camera setups we have here, it will support it just fine. But it's optimized for 35 pounds. And yeah, so Alexa Mini and even that C700 on there, or any sort of RED camera, C300 we have here as well, it will all support it. If you look up top on this apex, we have something that's unique is we have different mounting options. So on this side we have a rosette. On here we have a 1/4-20 mounting thread, as well as the Airy 3/8 rosette here.
Are you thinking maybe for monitors or some other types of accessories?
Correct. Monitors or any sort of arm that you can attach onto there. Give the operator a lot of options. Up here we'll just have our bubble level. Coming down here, you'll see that we have these flip locks. They go 90 degrees. So it makes it really easy to tell whether it's unlocked or locked. So give you a visual indication of whether your gear is secure. Looking down here, we have 2 options to mounting the mid-level spreader. You can have it mid-level, or like here, as it's mounted down to the ground. And this is very unique because we are able to have a smaller footprint if you mount it at the bottom. So if you needed your camera in a corner or something and up high, you're able to get that flexibility. And alternatively, if you wanted your sticks as low as the ground as possible, you can remove the spreader and these legs will splay out to the ground and you'll have these stops here for this leg. So you'll be right to the ground level without having a spreader.
And then pricing and availability?
The sticks are going to be available around Q4 or the end of this year. And pricing is going to look around $2,500 to $3,000.
All right, thanks, Ricky. Okay, guys, stay tuned for more continuing coverage on the show floor at Cine Gear in Los Angeles, California. I'll see you soon.